Hello, Grace. It is good to see you again. Today we have a very interesting topic to discuss. It combines entertainment, technology, and business. Have you seen the recent news about Disney?
Hi, John. Yes, I saw some headlines, but I didn't read the whole story. I saw the words Disney and OpenAI together. What is happening?
Well, it is a very big deal. On December 11th, 2025, the Walt Disney Company and OpenAI announced a new partnership. The news reports call it a landmark agreement.
Sorry, John. Can I stop you there? What does landmark mean in this context? I usually think of a landmark as a famous building, like the Eiffel Tower.
That is a great question. You are right. Physically, a landmark is a recognizable object. But in business or history, a landmark event is a major turning point or a very significant moment. This agreement is a landmark because it brings two huge leaders together: Disney, the leader in creativity, and OpenAI, the leader in technology.
I understand. So it is a historic moment. What exactly are they going to do together?
They are focusing on a tool called Sora. Sora is OpenAI's platform for generating videos. Under this agreement, Disney will be the first major partner to use Sora for content licensing.
Content licensing? Does that mean Sora can use Disney characters?
Exactly. For the first time, Sora will be able to generate short videos based on users' prompts using characters from Disney's brands. And the list of brands is huge. It includes Disney Animation, Marvel, Pixar, and Star Wars.
Wow, that covers almost all my favorite movies. So if I use Sora, I can make a video with Iron Man or Yoda?
Potentially, yes. The report says that fans can draw from more than 200 characters. They specifically listed iconic characters like Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, and Simba from The Lion King.
What about the newer movies?
Yes, those too. The list includes characters from Encanto, Frozen, Moana, and Zootopia. For the Star Wars fans, you have Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, and The Mandalorian. And for Marvel, it includes Black Panther, Captain America, and Thor.
That is incredible. When will this be available? Can I do it today?
Not quite yet. They expect Sora and another tool called ChatGPT Images to start generating these videos in early 2026.
Okay, so I have to wait a little bit. Where will we be able to see these videos? Will they be on YouTube?
The agreement says that these fan-inspired short videos will be available to stream on Disney+. They want to create a specific place for fans to view and share these creations.
It sounds like a fun way to use technology.
It is. Bob Iger, the CEO of Disney, said that this technology puts imagination and creativity directly into the hands of fans. He believes it gives people a more personal way to connect with the stories they love.
John, I keep hearing a specific phrase when people talk about business and movies. They say IP. What does IP stand for?
IP stands for Intellectual Pro.
Intellectual property. That sounds complicated.
It is actually quite simple. Property is something you own, like a house or a car. Intellectual property is something you create with your mind. This includes stories, characters, songs, and artwork. In this deal, the IP refers to the Disney characters and worlds.
So, Mickey Mouse is Disney's property?
Exactly. And because it is their property, they have strict rules about how it is used. This agreement defines exactly what parts of the IP can be used by the AI.
What do you mean? Can the AI just make anything?
Not quite. The source says the AI can use animated, masked, and creature characters. It also includes their costumes, props, vehicles, and iconic environments.
Wait, you said masked and creature characters. What about the real actors? Like, can I make a video with the real actor who plays Iron Man?
No, and that is a very important point. The agreement explicitly states that it does not include any talent likenesses or voices.
Likeness means what they look like, right?
Yes. Likeness is their physical appearance, so you cannot generate a video that looks like the real human actor Robert Downey Jr., for example. You can use the mask of Iron Man or an animated version, but not the human actor's face or voice.
I see. That makes sense. They need to protect the actors.
Correct. This is part of respecting the rights of creators. Disney is known as the global gold standard for storytelling, so they are very careful about how their characters are represented.
You mentioned something called ChatGPT images earlier. Is that part of the IP deal too?
Yes. In addition to video, the agreement allows ChatGPT images to turn a few words into fully generated images using that same intellectual property.
So, if I type Mickey Mouse eating pizza on Mars, it creates a picture?
Ideally, yes. The technology allows it to happen in seconds, but remember, it is a licensing agreement. Disney gives OpenAI permission to use the IP for a specific time, in this case 3 years.
That makes so much sense. I'm learning so much today. Before we move to the next part, I have a quick question for our friends watching.
What is that, Grace?
If you want to join our classroom and never miss a lesson, make sure to hit the notification bell and select All. It really helps our channel grow.
Well said. Now, let's look at the business terms.
Okay, John. I understand the characters, but this sounds expensive. Is Disney paying OpenAI?
Yes, there is a lot of money involved. This brings us to our next vocabulary word. The news says Disney will make a $1 billion equity investment in OpenAI.
Equity. I hear that word in finance movies. What does it mean?
Think of a company like a pizza. If you buy the whole pizza, you own 100% of the company. Equity is a slice of that pizza. When Disney makes an equity investment, they are buying a share of ownership.
So, Disney will own a part of OpenAI?
Yes. They are investing $1 billion to own a piece of the company. They also get something called warrants to purchase additional equity later.
Warrants? Like when the police have a warrant?
No, this is a different meaning. In finance, a warrant is like a coupon or a special ticket. It gives Disney the right to buy more equity later at a specific price.
I understand now. It's like booking a ticket now so you can buy it later. Why are they doing this?
Well, Disney wants to use OpenAI's technology for more than just fan videos. They are becoming a major customer. They are buying access to APIs, which allow different computer programs to talk to each other, to build new products for Disney+.
So, the people working at Disney will use ChatGPT to help them work?
Yes. It seems they want to integrate AI deeply into their company. But surely there are risks?
If I invest $1 billion, I want to be sure everything goes well.
You are right. There are always conditions. The news mentions customary closing conditions and regulatory approvals. That means the government needs to check the deal to make sure it follows the law.
This sounds like a very serious business partnership.
It is. Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, said this shows how AI companies and creative leaders can work together to promote innovation.
John, earlier you mentioned benefits to society, but I worry. Can people make bad videos with Mickey Mouse? Like violent or scary ones?
That is a common concern, Grace. And it leads us to our final topic, safety. The news mentions responsible AI and the use of guardrails.
Guardrails? Like on the side of a highway? To stop cars from driving off the road?
Exactly. That is the perfect metaphor. In AI, guardrails are rules and controls that stop the AI from going off the road and creating bad content.
What kind of rules?
Disney has many young fans, so they need strict, age-appropriate policies. They have committed to robust controls to prevent illegal or harmful content. They want to protect the safety of users and their own brand image.
What about the artists? I heard artists are worried AI will replace them.
That is a big debate. They address it by calling for human-centered AI.
Human-centered?
It means the technology should help humans, not replace them. They want to expand what is possible for storytelling while respecting the creative industries.
Thoughtfully and responsibly. I remember Bob Iger said that. It means they are thinking carefully before they act.
Precisely. Innovation brings new ways to share stories, but they promise to protect creators and their works. Of course, this agreement looks forward. They expect to launch in 2026, but things could change.
So, to summarize, John, Disney and OpenAI are partners. Disney invests $1 billion. We get to make videos with characters like Stitch and Iron Man, but not real actors, and they promise to keep it safe.
That is an excellent summary, Grace. You used the vocabulary perfectly.
Thank you, John. I feel much more confident reading business news now.
You are very welcome. We will have to wait until 2026 to see if the guardrails work as well as they hope.
I will be watching for it. See you next class, John.
Goodbye, Grace.